Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to this week's vlog. I hope you're keeping very well and a very happy Sunday. I thought today I would film my very first Sunday reset vlog on YouTube. I love watching Sunday reset vlog. I think they're quite therapeutic, I think they're quite calming. I love seeing other people's routines and what they get up to and how they prepare for the week ahead. For the most part, it's probably very similar to most people's Sunday resets, but maybe there's the odd little thing I do which could potentially be different. But the basics, I've got a ton of laundry that I need to do. I need to change my bedding, I need to put the laundry out, restock my vitamin supply, I need to clean my car, hoovering, you name it, all those very boring but normal things that we must do for life to continue. That sounds really deep. All the usual stuff. I thought I would bring you guys along and see how I navigate that on a typical Sunday. I have just woken up. Last night the clocks skipped forward. I was going to say that I lost an hour's sleep last night, but the entire country lost an hour's sleep last night. British summertime started last night, which is so exciting. But the bit I struggle with, because I'm not a morning person, is missing out on that hour. But it's totally worth it. However, last night I didn't coordinate it very well. Normally I take that into account when I'm going to bed, but last night I'm very deep into 1923 and Paramount Plus at the moment, and 1 minute it was 1 a.m. and then literally a minute later it was 2 a.m. and then there was no way I was not going to finish that episode in 1923, and that didn't happen until about, I think, 3 a.m. and here we are looking pretty shattered. So I'm going to get up now, do my face, have something to drink, and then start this Sunday reset. So hopefully you guys enjoy the vlog. Did I mention to you it's Mother's Day? I think I did. If I didn't, it's Mother's Day today. And we're just about to pop out for lunch very quickly, me, Mum and Dad. I've just remembered that where we're going, it is literally a glass house. It's called the Glass House on the way to Peldon. and it gets really warm when it's sunny, and it's sunny today. It's lovely today. So I've dropped that fleece. Now I'm going to take a lighter fleece just because I think I'm going to be too warm. As you will have noticed, hence me doing this with some concealer, there is currently an epidemic on the side of my left face. On the side of my face to the left is what I should have said. I've just started using, hold on. I have just started to use hyaluronic acid with vitamin C, which I used to use years ago, but I stopped. To be honest, I've not had a proper skincare routine for the past 5 years, although sorry, I do have a skincare routine. God, I hate breathing that in. Jeez. But it's really basic, whereas I used to do loads of serums, used to do exfoliating and the retinoids, double cleansing, moisturising, you name it, I used to do it. And now I don't, just because I think at the time, I think less was better for my skin. However, now, I would like to see if I could reintroduce some of the products back into my skincare. So I've just started using the vitamin C. I don't have it in here, I thought I did. The vitamin C and hyaluronic acid, which you would have seen earlier when I was doing my face this morning. And I have a new retinoid coming in the post, tretinoin. That should be arriving in a couple of weeks. To the left of my face, as I say, epidemic at the moment going on. I think it's because I've reintroduced hyaluronic acid onto my face. I did a bit of research and it said you can purge a little bit to begin with when you first start using it, which I think is what's happening here. But the weird thing is, I don't know if anybody else has this. If you do, please let me know so I feel a little bit better. But for me, don't get me wrong, I do get blemishes on this side of my face as well, but on the left side, all the time, and I've tried sleeping on the opposite side to stop them coming and I still get them. So I don't know why that is. Obviously there must be a reason. I've tried pretty much everything that you will read on the internet, I've tried, and I still get the blemishes all this side of the face. So don't know what that's all about, but yeah, that is why at the moment I've got a few spots to the left. I think it's because I'm purging from the hyaluronic acid. Right, gonna go now and we're gonna go and get our lunch at the Glass House in Peldon, then I'll come back and crack on. Quite enjoy this job that I'm about to do. I need to pressure wash my car mats, which on camera I don't think they look too dirty. They don't look great, but yeah, need to give these a wash. I've got 3 of them. I enjoy washing them with the pressure washer, but I don't enjoy setting the pressure washer up, as you'll see in a minute. It will probably take me about 20 minutes, but don't worry, I will speed that up just so you're not actually watching me set up in 20 minutes. I will wash the car later today, but I was told when I got my car ceramic coated a couple of years ago that you're best off washing the car either first thing in the morning or later in the afternoon when the sun starts going down a bit. I don't know why that is, but yeah, I've always followed that advice, so I'll probably wash the car in a couple of hours, I reckon. What are you doing? What are you helping me? Right guys, the mats are drying, but we now move on to the Hoover operation. I know, not very nice. But again, I do find this pretty therapeutic as well, cleaning, hoovering the car. What about the front? Footwell needs a good clean. Passenger side, not quite as bad. Last night I took the rubber mats out from here in here and a couple of other places, and I gave them a good wash. I did use a wipe, but it's left loads of residue. I'm not sure if you can see that, so I need to give them a wipe again. Right, boudoir is pretty much done. Not that you can see it, but it's done. I just need to put the bedding on the bed. That should be about an hour's time. I'm gonna go and do my car now. I'm gonna wash that. The interior is looking very nice. The outerior is looking very grimy. So I'm gonna go do that now. After that, I need to do the ironing still. I don't know if I'm gonna do the ironing after. I will do the ironing at some point, but there's just so much of it. I just hate ironing. Actually, no, that's not true. I don't mind ironing. I just don't like the faff of having to set the iron board up. In Aaron's perfect world, if I had a utility room big enough, I would leave the ironing board set up in there permanently. So whenever you want to iron your clothes, you just walk in there, turn it on, give it a couple of minutes to warm up, and Bob's your uncle. That would be my idyllic situation, but don't currently have that. So yeah, gonna do the ironing shortly. That's gonna take me probably at least a good solid hour. It's the folding as well, all the folding, because I've stopped using coat hangers. That's not true. I still use coat hangers for jackets and coats, but for my fleeces and tops and jumpers, I fold them all now. I think the hangers sometimes stretches your clothes, so I now fold those up, but again, that just takes extra time having to fold each piece of clothing. So yeah, I'm gonna go do that in a bit, but first, do the car. Got two of these. The one I thought I was spraying was this, which is my True Grace room fragrance. What I actually sprayed was my aftershave Bottega Veneta, which I have very little of. About 12 sprays of that, thinking it was that. Bit annoying. My room does smell of lovely men's aftershave. It smells of a lovely aftershave. But yeah, I was supposed to spray that. Muppet. Guys, I hope you have enjoyed watching this Sunday reset today. I am now finished. I have done everything that I needed to do. It's 20 to 1 in the morning. There's a few other bits that I had to do today and I just didn't get time to record them just because it was pretty full on. Like all my camera gear and stuff like that I needed to get ready for shoots this week. That's all done, that's already, but I didn't get a chance to record me doing that, as well as charging a few other bits and bobs that I use during the week, like my shaver, toothbrush, all that kind of stuff. But I'm really happy with everything that I got done today. Especially the car. I almost wasn't going to wash the car and clean it, just because that consumes, like, for me, at least 2 hours, both inside and out. But I did it, and I feel so much better for doing it. I've also now got my IPA, which was a questionable choice at 20 to 1 in the morning. And even more questionable because I just took my vitamin C because I forgot to take it this morning. So I'm going to need to pee loads in a bit, I've got no doubt. And I want to watch an episode of 1923 shortly, just because I can't not watch an episode. I have to watch an episode. I need to get my daily fix of 1923. If you're not watching Yellowstone, you know what I'm going to say. You need to go and watch Yellowstone. Then you need to go and watch 1883. Then you need to go and watch 1923. Actually, no, forget that. 1883, 1923. Then watch Yellowstone. They weren't made in that way, but in terms of a chronological order, that's the best way to watch it. It's so good. It's so good. Anyway, I'll stop going on about that because I always go on about Yellowstone in my vlogs. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed watching this Sunday reset today. Hopefully it was interesting to watch. Hopefully it inspired you. I don't think it's inspired anybody because they were all very mundane tasks that we all have to do every single day. But for me, sometimes I just can't be bothered. And I really need a push. So if you're a bit like me, hopefully you've watched this video and it might give you a little bit of a push to do those boring jobs that need to be done. And often I find when you actually get on with it, it's not that bad, is it? Like the ironing, I genuinely thought that was going to take me about an hour to do, but it took me 20 minutes. I'm just a bit of a drama queen, clearly, and a bit over the top. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this vlog today. I look forward to seeing you on next week's vlog. See you soon. Bye-bye.